Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you a video of how I do my makeup, this look. And yes, I'm going to show you how I usually apply my makeup. I'm going to show you a step-by-step video. And to those who are actual makeup artists or beauty vloggers, I might do some mistakes or whatever. You might notice me doing something wrong if there is something wrong, but again, I want to tell you that I'm not a professional. So to everyone, guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not here telling you guys that this is the right way. I'm just going to show you what I do on my face when I go out and everything. Anyway, so stay tuned and I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So now let me begin with my makeup. Of course, in the beginning of everything, when you do your makeup, you have to wash your face. Your face has to be clean, and then you have to put your moisturizer. If you have a primer, makeup primer, you can also put your makeup primer. But for me, for now, I just put moisturizer because I ran out of my primers. Anyway, okay, let me begin. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. So what I'm using is Pomade. This is from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. So it's best to start on the side where you put more product, and then you can work your way to the front. And the closer you're in the front, the less product you should use. And it's better to just, start with little product on your brush, and then you can always add more if you want it to be, darker, rather than starting with like heavy product already and then it's more difficult to blend it out. So always just add if you want to add more. Front, you can just like brush up. And then you can blend it out with an eyebrow brush. So this is it. I'm going to brush my brows with a clear brow gel later on after everything. For now, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. So before you put the eyeshadow, you have to put the base. So for me, I'm going to put my concealer, and then I'm just going to tap it on, my eyelid. It's just like with your face, you put foundation, right? So this is the same thing for the eye, since we're starting with the eye. So I'm going to do the same step for the eye, just so you have an even base and you don't have any, you can conceal your discoloration and everything. So yeah, I use my hands because it's me and my hands are clean. Sponge. So you need to have a sponge. Like for me, I can't live without a sponge. So they're expensive a little bit, but it's worth it. I mean, it lasts long. As long as you take care of it, you properly wash it, it will last you long. And then before using your sponge, of course, it has to be clean, and you have to make it wet a little bit so that it will expand and that it's not dry and hard. It will be like really soft if you wet your sponge first. So anyway, now I'm going to set it first with some powder, so that your makeup will, your eyeshadow will blend out more smoothly. So it's always best to put some base. Like you can use your powder or just the, for example, if this is your palette, you can use the lightest color, or you can use your, yeah, as I said already, your regular powder. Again, I might do some mistakes here because I'm still not 100% good at this. Okay, and then just brush it off. So now I have the base. I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow. So this is the eyeshadow that I love to use. I love using this color, oops, this one, then this one if I want it to be just light, and then I sometimes, if I want it to be a little darker in the outer corners, I use these. But yeah, that's like my favorite shade. So you get the lightest color again, and you just put it here in your eye first. So me, I always do whatever I do on this eye, I do it right away on the other side, just so I won't mess it up, like, because I might forget what I did on this side, or you know, just to be on the safe side, I always do the other eye right away as well. This is the base, and then you can blend it again. Okay, now for the next one is the darker one. So I'm just going to use this brush. I also don't have that many brushes. You might see me using the same brushes all over again. I don't know, that's just me. So the darker one, you don't spread it all over your eye again. Can you see, this is like my eyeball, right? So you just, you focus going around it, but of course you blend it like here until the middle, and just go in circles, and up to there, and back and forth all the time, back and forth. And then also, it also depends on what your eye shape is. So you might have to search about that. Like you have to figure out what your eye shape is and what kind of makeup or eyeshadow would suit your eye shape more. And for me, aside from googling it and everything, of course I also had experience from all the makeup artists that did my makeup and my shoots before. So yeah, so from this side I'm going to do it again on the other side. Just blend and blend again, back and forth, back and forth. This is actually what takes the longest to make, is the eyes. For me, like, I don't know, but I don't know how you guys do it, but for me this is what takes the longest. So the good thing about that, if you don't have anything here on your face, is that if anything falls down, again, as I mentioned earlier, you can always just wipe it off. Okay, so now I have this, so you can leave it like that. If you want it darker, you can add some more of the darker shades, but then not do it like this. Like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna mix these two colors, and then just here, like just on the outside and a little bit there. Got a clean brush and just blend it, just so that there are no sharp edges. Now I'm going to add some light color, so this one. to below the eyebrows. Don't know if you can see, but it gives the illusion of your eyebrows to be like, you know, more lifted. That is the reason why I also didn't put my clear brow gel, because of course if any other product will get on it, it might stick on it and it's difficult to, you know, brush it off. So I'm going to do that later on. Okay, so now this light part, aside from there, I'm going to put it also here. Okay, now you can leave it like that, or you can add some glitter, and that's what I like to do. I use my fingers for that. And now I'm going to add some eyeliner. I usually use a pencil liner, a black or dark brown pencil liner, just here on the lash line, but I ran out and all stores are closed, so I can't buy any new one. That's why just for now I'm going to use the liquid liner, which is fine, but for me I prefer using the pencil. So that's my eyeliner. I'm going to do the mascara later after foundation. So now I'm going to move on to doing my foundation. For now I'm going to use two different shades. Sorry, it's ugly. I'm going to put all the details of my products on the description box below. So yeah, I'm just going to choose two shades because one is too dark and the other one is too bright. So I just put it on my palm. If you have like a palette, you can also do it there. And then I mix it. Gotta mix it. This. Okay. And now I'm going to dab it on my face. Now you can also, of course, use a brush. I have brushes for that, for foundation, but I really prefer using my fingertips. And I'm going to, you know, blend it with my sponge later anyway. Oh, and also don't forget your neck. If you don't put your neck, put foundation on your neck, you don't want to end up with a line, so never forget, even just a little bit. Okay, now the neck. Never forget the neck. Like you don't have to like put makeup on your entire neck. Just here, just so that there's no like line. There. So I'm going to get my leftover just so I won't waste anything, and then just add some more here. Just tap, 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 tap. Blend, 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 blend. Now most of the foundations are buildable. So after, for example, this one layer, if you want to add more, you can. You need to hide more, whatever. flaws, blemishes. But if you want to go for more of a natural look, of course, one layer is enough. Especially if your foundation is full coverage, one should be enough. Sometimes if you put too much, it doesn't look nice anymore anyway. Okay, so as you see, I didn't put anything here because I'm going to put concealer. There, and then here, just so it's a little lighter here. Blend, blend, blend. Dab, dab, dab. Well, also you don't want to put the concealer like just there, like you just have to put it a little lower, so just the transition is like a lot smoother. Forgot this part. It's always like so red. I don't know. That's my nose. And now that we're done with this, I'm going to set it with my loose setting powder. So I am using Laura Mercier on my under eye because this part always creases a lot. So I'm putting like heavy, like a lot on it. Of course, you won't leave it like this. You're gonna brush it off later. Now you might think, oh, you know, that's so expensive, the setting powder, like why am I supposed to, you know, spend so much money on it? But this pack lasts a long time. Like, yeah, you don't go out with like makeup like this every day, right? You just use it on special occasions, or if you go out on a date or for some parties. So it will last you long. Like, again, it's worth it. So here, I'm just putting it there. I put where my makeup would usually crease a lot. So, yeah, I look like a clown right now. But again, as I said, I'm just going to brush it off later. Just press it in. There. Now, if you notice, I didn't put on the other parts. For that area, I'm just going to use a big brush and just get a little bit of a product. Tap it off there. Spread just a little bit, because I don't really like to have too much powder everywhere. I just wanted to put it there in these areas, so just that it won't crease. So here I'm just going to put that so that it will just set the makeup, and just so that it's not overly sticky, because we live in the Philippines. It's very hot and humid here. It will definitely get sticky. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to remove it later. For now, I'm going to move on and put my contour. So you start this in this part. Like if you do this line, and don't go too low. And again, it always depends on your face shape, whichever style, I mean, whichever way of applying the contour would, you know, suit your face shape. can always get the big fluffy brush. I don't know the names of these kinds of brushes, I'm sorry. So fluffy brush, and just blend it so just that it doesn't have any, you know, sharp lines. Okay, I'm going to add some more here. And it all depends on your face shape and what you want to enhance, or you know, I guess you know what I mean. Okay, here, just so that it's not just here. Like, it looks more blended if you know, at least spread it a little bit. Okay, now I think I can already remove this. This has been sitting there for quite some time already. There. See? At least now it's not so strong anymore on this side. There. Yeah, now I'm going to move on with my lower eyes because I put eyeshadow on top, and now since I have my makeup here, I can move on and do my eyeshadow on the lower eye. So I'm going to use a small brush like this and just use the same shades, like the light one first and then later this darker one on just the outside. So yeah, this is the lighter color. And now I'm going to put the darker color as close to the lash line, as lower lash line as possible, and darker on the outer side and lighter gradually towards the middle and the front. Just like with the eyeshadow here, it's always darker here and a little lighter there. And now you can put the even darker one, the one that I just put on the outside. You can also just put it there. After doing that, putting some eyeshadow there, I'm just going to put the eyeliner on my lash line, lower lash line again. And again, darker on the outside and then a little gradually lighter towards the inside. So I'm going to use the same brush I used for my eyebrows and the same eyebrow makeup for that. I don't know if you're not supposed to do that, but that's what I do. Of course, you can use another brown, like eyebrow pen or whatever, eyeliner, but this is what I have and this is what I've been doing. This made your eye, you know, this doing that enhances and makes your eye bigger a little bit. Of course, again, it depends again on your eye shape. Like if you have big eyes already and you don't want to make it look bigger, then you don't have to do that. You can skip this part. I usually don't take this long putting on makeup, but you know, I have to explain, and you know, I am so careful trying not to mess things up. Okay, and now I don't know what goes first, mascara or blush on, so I'm just going to do my blush on, just light. I really don't like a face that is too pink because the contour is already, you know, dark enough. So if you put product like blush on too heavy, it won't look good. So just a little bit, just so that, you know, with a touch of a blush. that's enough. And then if you want, you can just add some here, there. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to put some mascara. So the lower lash, I'm going to do it after I put on my false lashes. So I'm using Cinderella lashes. You guys should try if you haven't yet, ordering from them. I mean, once everything is okay again. Oh, they have really beautiful lashes. Okay, again, let me just warn you guys. I hope I won't mess things up, because I'm not used to putting false lashes, and yeah, as I said, I might mess this up, but I hope I won't. So wish me luck. Okay, this is a black glue. It actually looks nice because when you apply it and put on the lashes, you won't have this white line, whereas the other type of glue is like more in the, it's clear but it looks white. So when you put that, sometimes you can still see the white line. So the black glue is actually much nicer. But here's the thing, which happens to me a lot with this type of glue. If you do mess things up and it, like for example, you would put it there or there, the black glue will go on your makeup. It will ruin your makeup. So yeah, that's what happened to me last time, and I got so stressed about it. Anyway, so when you apply the glue, oops, don't put too much. That's the tricky thing, you know, don't put too much, don't put too little. And then when you apply it on your eye, don't apply it when it's too wet, and don't apply it when it's too dry. So, you know, that's why it's really, really difficult and tricky, because, you know, everything has to be at the right, perfect time. So anyway, I'm just going to let this dry. Okay, and now the lower lashes with mascara. So another tip that I can give you guys, something that I've been doing for quite some time, is I have an old and washed mascara brush that I use to comb my eyelashes. I didn't do it with my upper lashes because I knew that I will put false lashes anyway. But just the same like here, what I'm doing now, you can see the hair like clump together. Using this type of brush will loosen it up. And that's what I usually do with my upper lashes if I don't put false lashes. Okay, so let me just brush this off. So I'm just going to put my clear brow gel. To brush it up. Don't brush like that. Just brush it like this up. Okay. And now highlighter. I love putting highlighter. So you just want to put it here on top, not too low, just really here. on top of the cheekbone. Can you see? Now the other side. And then here, if you like. Here, here, here. Just where you want it to like show the glow. I don't know if you can see. There. Okay. And lastly, lipstick. Just lip gloss, but again, any other color, whichever you think would suit your whole look, is fine as well. But this is like the most natural for me. There. And now I'm actually done, guys. I just have to, oh, if you don't have this, before applying the makeup and afterwards, so I put this before, I forgot to show it to you guys, and then put it after. It helps set your makeup. Also, if you have a setting spray, which I don't currently have right now, but setting sprays are really good if you want your makeup to last the whole day, especially if you're gonna go out partying, if you're going to, you know, sweat or whatever. It will keep your makeup on place. Anyway, for now I'm just going to show you I'm going to use this, even though I don't need to, you know, I don't need makeup that would last long, because I'm going to wash this off later anyway, because I'm not going out. Anyway, I talk too much, so this is it. Yeah, again, another tip for this, why it's nice to use something like this, is because if, for example, your face is so powdery, this spray would help, you know, set it, like it will stick more on your skin. It would look more blended and even. I don't know, this just works magic. This is it, guys. This is my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys learned something. To those who have been requesting this video, yeah, so this is my typical makeup if I like go out for parties or whatever. This is what I usually do. Of course, I might change my lip color or whatever, but this is the way I do my makeups. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. I guess I'll be doing another one soon because I have nothing else to do. In the meantime, yeah, stay safe and stay home, and that's all. Stay healthy, guys. Bye!